Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot, and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Aries might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for October 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless, so whether you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. And if you feel like it doesn't quite resonate with you, just check into your other planetary placements in your birth chart and listen to those signs as well for additional messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for October 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for the month of October 2020? Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries for the month of October 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aries for the month of October 2020? I'm going to shuffle one more time, then we'll go ahead and get to this reading. Okay. And I'll try to leave a timestamp in the description box so you can just jump straight to the reading if you want to. All right, now I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. Okay. And the card on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is going to be your overall energy for this reading. So as we go through this spread, I'm going to tell you how this card is going to relate to the different cards that come up in your reading. Now, what you're going to be feeling is the need that you have to make a decision. It's kind of serious with you. One that you have to separate your feelings from your head from your heart, however you want to say it. It's going to be difficult to make, but it's going to be something that's very significant in your life, okay? Now, for those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, all right? And the first row pertains to you, what you may have been going through in the recent past, what you're currently dealing with, and what's coming towards you. And the second row is the same thing, only it's for your twin flame, your soulmate, karmic partner, divine counterpart. This could be an ex that you really want to reconcile with, or it could be somebody brand new that you just met. However, it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not, or whatever your status is. It's about the person that is on your mind the most, the one you're thinking about when you wake up in the morning, and that last person you're thinking about when you fall asleep at night. The third column has to do with our inner fears and anxieties, the things that keep us from moving forward, that are blocking us, that are keeping us there. They can be imaginary, usually more than things that are real. They can be, when you have your fears and you're afraid to do something, the more you focus on that, the more you actually manifest that in your life through the law of attraction. And it kind of tells you what to be aware of so that you can avoid that, or maybe stop focusing on the negative or whatever your fears might be. All right, and that last column is probable outcome. All right, now for those of you who are new here, again, I do 2 cards in each of the 4 rows, and I'm going to do this 2 more times, like past, present, future, and that way we know what's going on by the time we get to the end of the reading after 28 cards. Okay, so we have Judgment as well as this 9 of Cups. Now, you just had the 2 of Swords as your overall energy for this reading. So this is definitely a time that you're going to find yourself, especially right smack in the middle of Libra season, you are going to find yourself having to make these really, really strong decisions, ones that you might not like. You could also maybe have someone from your past, an ex-love, or someone that is coming back into your life that wants to resurrect relationship or reconcile. You have kind of been content with yourself where you are at the moment. You kind of have this little Nine of Cups mentality. It's like, I'm kind of happy where I'm at right now. Do I really want to, move back into a relationship with someone that might have hurt you in your past? Okay. Now, when we get to your Lovers column, we have the Page of Swords as well as the Eight of Pentacles. So again, this is that news about it's going to be happening inside of Libra season that has to do with, communicating what your boundaries are, what it is that you are wanting or expecting from this relationship. You've been working really, really hard on yourself to get to this spot in your life where you're kind of just content. You have a feeling like you don't really need another person to complete you, but it would be nice to have that companionship. It would be nice to have that passionate love that Aries is so famous for, that fiery love passion, that's kind of missing from your life. And you've kept, like I said, you've gotten so comfortable where you are, that kind of hasn't really even been a focus on you. But with this new person, with this other person coming back into your life, this is a decision that you're going to have to make. And like we were talking about at the beginning of this reading, it's going to be one that you need to make with your head over your heart, okay? All right. Now, with your obstacles and challenges, you have Five of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this shows me that, before, when this person left you, you were feeling very disconnected. You were feeling very absent, to be cliche, out in the cold, just like these people are. Broken and crippled, and this person really got to you when the relationship ended, and it was something that you may still be holding on to just a little bit. You might have these feelings of not wanting to let it go, of maybe even just taking this person back just to have the last word. Okay. All right, so that's not always good, because there is such thing as karma. So if you want to get back with that person, just so you can get them, or teach them a lesson, that's not always the best thing to do. So we have the Four of Wands as well as the Four of Cups. Wow. Okay. So this tells me that definitely you are kind of bored with the situation. It's like, no matter what they're offering you, you know that it's not going to lead you to where you want. You're not going to ever achieve this Four of Wands status with this person from your past that has come back around. It doesn't matter what they've offered you. You see this little guy here, he's sitting there with his arms folded, and it's just like, that's kind of feeling that you have with them. And you're just not amused, basically. All right, to speak in royal terms. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do the second column. And in your row, we have the Four of Swords and the High Priestess. In your partner's column, we have the Ace of Cups and the World. And your obstacles and challenges, fears and anxieties, we have the Hierophant as well as the Five of Swords. And in your outcome, we have the Ten of Pentacles as well as the Fool. Okay, so this is kind of telling me that, yeah, you're thinking about it. You've done your time. You've healed. You've moved on. And that very strong decision, just like that Two of Swords we had earlier, you have really got this major, major decision to make. And, you're going to make the decision that's best. You know what to do. You know that this person hurt you and that you still have just a little bit of hurt that's left here. These swords are looming over you. It's kind of making you remember all of this hurt and anxiety that you've had in your life previous to this, okay? Now, when we get to your partner, we have the Ace of Cups as well as the World. So you may very definitely be having a water sign that is going to be coming into your life. And a lot of times you would think that water and fire signs don't mix, but this seems to be a very good connection that's going to be entering your world. And when you do, a lot of things are going to open up to you that you never even realized were a part of life, or you never thought that they would happen to you. But when this very significant person comes into your life, you're going to find that all of this joy and this love and this passion overflows into all areas of your life. And it's given you that sort of rebirth where you want to, it's reignited your passion. Okay, so we have the Hierophant as well as the Five of Swords. So this person from your past, okay, yeah, they see that you're really not wanting to do it, and they're kind of reverting to their natural self. They're going to start picking fights or calling you names or say, you know, you were never what I wanted. And this is just you walking away from it and, you know, deciding that, you know, I really am happy where I'm at, and I am really looking forward to new and correct love coming into my life, and one that is like respectful and long-term, and where both partners recognize the value and the worth of the other. You know, not where, you know, you have to resort to name calling in order to get your way, because the other person has your well-being in mind as well as their own, and vice versa, the same thing for you. Okay. Right. So we have the Fool that's carrying you on to this new experience in your life, this new journey, this new rebirth that we were just talking about. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is waiting for you at the end of this journey. So this person that's entering right now, they most likely are going to be somebody very, very significant in your life. And, you know, I mean, you can see a future with this person when you look at them. Now, for our last set of cards, we have the Knight of Swords as well as that King of Cups. All right. And then for your partner, we have the Star as well as the Six of Swords. All right. In your obstacles and challenges, you have the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. And in your outcome, you have that Seven of Swords and the Tower. You really do have a lot of this person from your past that's coming to connect with you this Libra season is going to like really be giving you a lot of trouble. And when, you know, they don't like the fact that you don't want them back. Okay, so just be prepared for that. So as you connect with this new water sign, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's coming into your life, that's showing you what it is to actually be in a loving, caring relationship. Here comes this. Most likely, it's an air sign. Maybe it's somebody from your past. This is somebody from your past that, you know, they are just going to pursue you. They're just going to run you down. Not necessarily to the point of stalking you. This is somebody that you can reason with and let them know, you know, what it is you want. But you are moving on. You have a brand new beginning that's coming into your life. And you have your Six of Swords. So you are moving away from this relationship with this air sign. And you are carrying a lot of this hurt with you still, but you know that you're moving on to more calmer waters, so to speak, and that you have this brand new beginning where you're able to, this love is able to like baptize you, so to speak, to wash away all this hurt from your past. They're making everything good for you again, all right? So you have the Ace of Swords as well as the Lovers. So yeah, no matter what, okay, no matter what this air sign is doing from your past, you are able to see that you're making that decision of which lover it is that you want to be with, which one you want to move forward with most of all. So in your outcome, and I'm probably going to draw another card or two just for clarifiers, because it's kind of leaving it in a little rocky position here. We do have that Tower, which is telling me that this relationship that you had with this air sign person is ending. It was never right. It had to fall apart in order for your new beginning to happen with your new love that's coming into your life. This King of Cups that is offering you this new cup of love and a brand new beginning to your entire world. Well, maybe I don't have to draw another card to do, because this is pretty great right here. So yeah, it just seems that this person that's coming from your past is going to come into your life right about the time you have this new love that's entering. And yeah, it's a strong decision, because, you know, you still have those feelings of hurt or maybe wanting to get even with them or moving on. But that's where that, excuse me, that's where the High Priestess and that Two of Swords are coming over. You've really got to make that decision that is best for you in the long run. Okay, guys, and I'm sorry I wasn't here during the last month. You know, I had coronavirus back during the summer, and I'm what you call one of those long haulers. I have an autoimmune disease, which is kind of like lupus, but not quite that bad. And so I'm still having a lot of after effects. And then when I've moved back to New Orleans, yeah, yeah. Okay, big move and all kinds of changes that were coming up there. Okay, so I guess I will see you guys, and hopefully everything's gonna, you know, clear up for me, and I will at least be doing the monthlies, but hopefully I will be back to doing your weeklies as well. And I just want to thank you guys for all of your kind words, comments, your emails, all your get well soons and all that. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much, and you know, I can't wait to see you again. All right, bye-bye.